here in Nairobi. You want to introduce yourself to the camera?
Yes. Hi, I'm Cynthia Kahumbura from Jacaranda Health.
Okay, Cynthia, you do great work in AI. We know that in digital health. Can you talk a little bit about advice you'd have or recommendations for practitioners who are trying to use AI more in their work? What are you seeing as being really getting that traction, and what would you advise others?
I think the first thing that I would advise people is to really ensure you're building an AI model that is contextual. And this is really important because you can get an off-the-shelf model, but it doesn't actually speak to local needs and the local the local contextual areas. So really make sure you're building for the for
Great
contextually.
piece of advice.
The second piece is really understanding that you're going to fail at some point. But let's
Right out
make
the
sure
gate, you know it's going to go
fail
bad,
at
and you
some
just have
point.
to account for that.
Absolutely. And of course, we are in health, so we can't afford to
Right, the
fail
stakes are high.
from a life perspective. But understand that you're going to make mistakes and put those guardrails in place. And you can also do this by the third thing, which is ensuring you're constantly getting feedback from your end user. So putting in, we put in, has this answered your question? Yes or no? If it's a no, we actually then bring in a human to understand what was missing.
So you have the first line is AI agent world, and then that if it's not answered or accommodated enough, then there's a human there to address.
Absolutely.
Okay.
And making sure that as much as you build an AI model, make sure there's still the human element of it, which is someone checking, making sure you're doing quality assurance. And it can't just all be AI. At least not in our local context.
Okay, so my last question for you, Cynthia. What is your case for optimism for the digital health field? And if you could give me that case in 3 words, where do you want to take us?
I think my hope for AI is really people.
Those are 3 words right there. You went all in on people.
People, because we tend to say AI and just think of the tech behind it, but you have to have people. And the first set of people is the end user. Do not go and build for them. You build with them. Let them be a part of the process because they're the ones who are really going to guide you. The second set of people are the innovators. Let the innovators be not just the tech innovators, but also researchers, people who are within the community. Let every piece not just be tech, but also being augmented and not replacing. And the third piece is your local teams. So your local teams are people who know the context, are contributing to it, and as well as understanding that you're not going to replace jobs. Locally, we already have so many gaps. So how are we ensuring and augmenting the teams so that we're helping a frontline provider provide a better service through our AI models?
Well, listen, Cynthia, we thank you so much for your work, for the important contributions that Jacaranda Health is making to the broader digital health community. And we wish you a wonderful turn the corner into 2025 and the rest of the conference as well.
Thank you very much, Nick.
All right.
We've enjoyed ourselves here.
All right. Take care.
Bye.
Bye-bye.